Oakwood and the legacy, I think of its music because the music is transformational. Music is such a powerful thing because it's the one force in the world that can impact thinking in an involuntary type of way. When I hear certain songs, it takes me back to my time as a student or to my experience as I grew spiritually here on this campus. And one of the things about the music here is that it doesn't just impact outwardly the ears, it helps move and transform the soul. That's what I love the promise of Psalm 51 and verse 10, where David says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me."
Hey, just kidding. Hello, my name is Madison Minisee. I am a junior at Oakwood University. I'm currently serving as your USM Music Coordinator for the 2023-2024 school year, and I happen to be a music major. So, this year, I was tasked with the position of being the USM Music Coordinator, and taking this position, I was a bit nervous and hesitant for a lot of reasons. One of the things I was tasked to do was make a USM album, and this was exciting, but it was the first time I would kind of be doing it alone and then playing like a producer / facilitator of the whole project, and taking more control of just the overall sound of a project like this. And something that's always stood out to me about Oakwood is just the rich legacy that we have in music, from the Aeolians to DP to VOT to just all the groups that have come throughout Oakwood. And I was like, I want to highlight just that. I want to highlight the impact that Oakwood's music has and has had. I think doing any project, especially working in music, it is always a difficult task, and for a lot of different variables, a lot of different reasons. But one of them just being that you want to, like, with this album, I wanted to make sure that I didn't just have my ideas and represented what Madison feels like Oakwood's music was, but I wanted to make sure I had a well-rounded and educated perspective of like what Oakwood music means to not only its students, but to the alumni, to the people that have come before me. And I think it's always nerve-wracking going to, you know, somebody like Dr. Bucknor, who is like literally one of the greatest musical talents out there, and being like, hey, listen to kind of like my idea, my songs, what do you think of it? And then like, I don't know, that's just it's always a little bit nerve-wracking to do that, but I did it, and I'm glad I did. I don't know if Jason put this in there, but I'll just say this. You know, I was like filming this, I was like, Jason, get me crying and being dramatic, because I think sometimes the process of getting a good project at the end isn't always shown. Like the hard work that, you know, the stressful moments, the frustrating moments and all that stuff isn't always shown. You kind of just get like the album. You know, I was able to also incorporate a lot of just students that are literally at like the top of their game. And it was super cool to like kind of just see groups coming back together at Oakwood and be able to showcase that. You know, when I think about groups that came through Oakwood, I think about the Virtues. And so Take Six, and I can go on and on and on and on and on. But, you know, it's cool to like see the next generation that is coming through this time period of this generation of Oakwoodites. So that was very nice and cool. This has been a great process and a great journey, and I'm super excited for you guys to just come along and see how we got to Renewed. When's Alumni? March? April?
Alumni is in April, mid-April.
Yeah, so like guys, you're probably watching this April. It's January 18th. Hi guys, it's me, Madison here, and it is January 18th, 2024. I'm super excited. I think, you know, now that we're getting a roll on things, it's time for me to get to work. So we're in the beginning stages of Renewed. That's the name for this year's album. I'm super excited. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know what to expect from it, but I know God is going to do amazing things. So I think that's the hopeful and like fun part about it all.
Madison,
Yes.
could you please pray for us?
Yes.
Thank you.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you just for this opportunity for us to come together and play music and make music. Thank you for Professor Ruff, and I ask that this rehearsal just be productive and bring glory to your name. In your name we pray.
Because we are not a huge ensemble, we're going to record our parts and then layer them so that we have the sound that we need for the actual Measure 43. So you have to really count, that's the bottom line, all right? So first violin you have. So let's start from measure 62. 3, 4. Practice with the track by ear.
Appreciate you guys being here. But at this time, we are now giving the doc our undivided attention, right? We have some things to work on for tonight. We have some things to work on for Sunday. We have some things to work on for next week, Wednesday, and for the entire semester.
I'm going to try to move as fast as I can, but try to be as efficient as I can. What I'm going to do is start at the vamp. I've changed some things, maybe made some things simpler, maybe made some things more difficult. So we'll see how it goes. We'll start at the vamp. So these are the words I can't fail. That's what you'll be singing for the most part. You got it?
Unison to have that. Is it James Ford? James Fortune. We want that James Fortune unison. I'm like, oh Lord, this is me. I'm asking you to please. That feeling now. Yeah, so like I'll make it. You want like no.
So you're saying close it like
sassy, or do you want it soft?
Like, yeah, like
Kirk Franklin,
sassy, like Kirk Franklin, like soft but like a little sad.
Like always.
But can we fix the diction, not send your.
Send your.
So your or no?
That we do. Lord, I need you to change me. Lord, I need you to make me new. Lord, I need you to change me. Get more than. Lord, I need you to make me new. For us through, only you can make us new. Lord, I need whatever you say, it needs to just sound like convicting, like change me. Yeah.
I think I know these.
All right, we're gonna do it one more time, and then we're done.
Doing, are we adding free in that section?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just didn't do it because whatever
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
you guys do. But on the ending, just make sure it okay, go ahead, Emily.
Oh no, I'm handing it off to Sarah. She's doing it. I can't get that note out.
You can say it.
No,
It
you
actually
said,
came
and you, but
straight out of
last
my
time
mouth.
you put down.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for breath, air, and strength. And your name will be great. All right, thank you guys.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Hi, my name is Kaylin Griffin, and I am a junior here at Oakwood University, and I serve as the Director of Dynamic Praise. Historically, Dynamic Praise is the longest standing gospel choir on Oakwood's campus. To think that a freshman choir could stand the test of time and be able to create a legacy like this means a whole lot, I think, to this campus. It's definitely an honor to be the next to have the torch, to be passed the torch, and to be the leader of the next generation. It could be a little bit of pressure, but I truly believe that I have been called to this. I believe that this is my assignment for now. And so as far as what is new, what's new is whatever God wants to do. However, God literally wants to continue this legacy. And I truly believe in honoring the legacy that Dynamic Praise has built, but trusting God to refresh the kind of ways that we are effective in the community, the kind of service that we do, the kind of music that we sing, the kind of ministry that we do. Yeah, I think this project is really important. One of the things that people always look forward to after being a part of the rich history of a school like Oakwood University is something that they can look back on. So 20 years from now, when we're out living our lives, we can look back to this album and what it meant to be in that space where we recorded it, where we were writing the music, where we were singing these songs and piecing together this project. So it's a super important part of what our history will be as we move forward.
Alleluia, 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 alleluia.
Have to make sure that we are doing everything that we're supposed to do to learn this piece. All right, you have to spend time with it, you have to practice it, and I will meet with sections this week to make sure that I will meet with every section this week to make sure that we have it and that we know it.
I don't know how we talked about it, but essentially we would put a few people on the top, like maybe 4, to do the.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Jordan. I'm the Director of Choral Activities here at Oakwood University. I conduct 2 of the choirs, the University Choir and the Aeolian.
The Aeolians.
The world-renowned choir.
The Aeolians of Oakwood University.
Go on, Aeolians of Oakwood University.
I just think about a legacy and just it's a wonderful opportunity for students to be able to have this type of platform, for them to be able to express themselves, for them to be able to be creative and to just stretch their hands and their I guess their wings in a creative sense. A lot of places they don't have opportunities like this. So I think about something that's unique, and I think about something that has a rich legacy and history and tradition. Yeah, so the song Don't Lose Hope, it was written by Nandi and by Madison, and I have to say that they did just an excellent job on crafting this amazing piece. I think it's a timeless piece and it's relevant in all days and all ages. It just talks about how, you know, we can all dream for better days and we don't have to lose hope. And I just think about who we are as a choir and what type of mission we have and what type of message we want to spread. And just that's to let people know that we're there for them, that we see the struggles, the things that they go through, but we believe that better days are coming. We believe that we can not only you know, reach our ultimate goal, which is heaven for those better days, but that we can try to achieve better days here on earth. So it's one of my absolute favorite pieces, and I think people are really going to love it. And it's a little different than what Aeolians have traditionally done and sung, so I'm super excited to hear the final product.
The music at Oakwood is spectacular. I think there's a culture that really embodies Oakwood University. Hello, I'm Julie Moore Foster, chair of the music department at Oakwood University. I can't believe it, but this is my 25th year at Oakwood University. So my inspiration for Oakwood and why I've been here for as long as I have been is actually the students. They are wonderful, open sponges, and the core of talent that we receive here, I think, is bar none. I've been at other institutions for my own studies, and what we have here is just it's a cultural richness. And I think it begins in the homes of the people that send their students and the academies that send their students here. And it's a thread that just continues of amazing, creative music. Well, I'm excited to be here at this time because, first of all, I want to recognize all that has come before to create this album, all the influences, but also the fact that we're moving into a new music building and we'll have a recording studio. I think that it just represents a culmination of everything that and everyone that has put into the culture, the music culture, the spiritual music culture at Oakwood University. So I'm excited to sit here at this time and watch all of this unfold.
Definitely a challenge that, you know, like I knew it was gonna be a challenge, but I feel like anything, you don't know what's gonna, what you're getting into until you get into it. I love my university like so much, and I love it. I say this all the time, not because everything's sugar-coated rainbows, but it's something that I walk away and I'm like super proud about coming from. Oakwood has built me into the person that I am today, the things I've faced here, the good and the bad. And so I wanted to bring people along on this, you know, journey of seeing how I create the album, to just see like the beautiful parts of Oakwood's campus and highlighting it in a way that not only like people at Oakwood can be proud about, but like everybody can be proud about. When you look at it, you go, oh, that's super cool. You know, the fact on this album I got to like collaborate with the different, like I said, the different directors, just the different administrative leaders, but also people like that made the documentary. Jason, like working with Jason on this project, he makes Oakwood look great. And I think, and in a good way, I think that was like super important to me. Like, how can we showcase, you know, the music, the history of Oakwood's music on our campus in a way that matches how great it is. You know, like I wanted people to see a visual aid that matches the greatness of what Oakwood music is. And so I hope by watching this documentary, not only do you see the level of music excellence that we operate at, but also you can listen to the album and also listen to how excellent, like, you know, and just unique Oakwood's music is and means to us in the world.
The beautiful thing about the legacy of Oakwood music and musicians is that the Spirit of God is not just upon them outwardly. There are times where we say, man, the Spirit is upon that brother, or it's upon that sister. And that's really an expression of how we see the spiritual gifts being demonstrated outwardly. But having had the chance to matriculate through Oakwood, I know that there are so many gifted artists and musicians that didn't just have the Spirit upon them when they performed, but they had the Spirit of God living inside of them. And so the outward demonstration was simply a public expression of who they are in private through Christ Jesus. And that's why each and every one of us has to have the Spirit of God living inside of us. It is where we are formed in the image of Jesus Christ. And so it is with God's Spirit and the way it moves upon those who minister here at Oakwood. It doesn't just rest upon them outward in performance. It lives inside of them to bring about transformation and permanent change.
I want it to make an impact onto everybody who listens. And I think that's one of the things that we talked about when I first interviewed you for Music Coordinator. And you gave me your vision for the USM album. We wanted to make an impact through the music that was being shared to everybody. I hope to see that vision come true for you, for all of us, to see an impact being made not only on Oakwood University's campus, but for it to reach the world, so they can hear and see our music and see, okay, this is what an Oakwood student looks like. This is how we praise, this is how we worship, this is how we minister to those around us.